Nothing's a science. It's like what works on one painting or in one time isn't going to work the next, and that's what keeps it fresh. And sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it doesn't. We're in my studio. My father built it when I was 6 months old. He was a painter. The method of using the space is like second nature to me. It's like I'm in my body moving. It's like I know where all of the angles are. I have it down to an art to just move through this from one side to the other. I love everything about paint. I love the way it smells. I love the way certain colors have a different body. There's something so sensuous about putting the paint on the canvas and touching it and feeling it and moving and reacting. It's like you have this relationship with your painting. It's just very organic and it's very exciting. I always like to start with a pretty large canvas because I feel like, okay, I have a possibility for anything. And I like to get up and actually, feel the perimeter, feel the surface of the canvas and sort of kind of push against the wall and think, okay, what's going to come from this? I have different methods depending upon if I'm working on a series that I'm continuing imagery with, and I'll take a little element and then I'll want to keep putting it into a painting. So sometimes I start that way. Sometimes I'm just about color. Sometimes I'll start with ink and just start doing gesture drawings. Getting the canvas covered is, getting every part of the space incorporated is important. You won't find me just doing a hand one day and a face one day and a wall one day. And it's really tricky when you work figuratively because I don't want them to look illustrative. I want them to be paintings in their own right. So sometimes the little red goat is like, oh, I need a red shape there. What am I going to put? Oh, put a little red goat in. That'll be interesting. Or how can I juxtapose something kind of weird? And goats are sort of strange and street performance is sort of strange, and how can I have that counterpoint to a woman who's just going about her business? In a given series, I like to have elements that keep coming and going, but the only reason they're there is to make the painting a painting and make it strong and make it work formally. I don't have any rules. I just try it till it works, and that's why there's always about 10 paintings underneath the one that finally is the victor. You work through every single roller coaster of emotions while you're in the studio of a given day on a painting. Euphoria, despair. It is therapeutic, I guess, in a way, because things just go totally wrong and you're like, oh no. And then like at the last minute, you pull it together. It's kind of exciting, resurrect the painting. There's personal things that bleed into the paintings. That's, you can't deny that. Often when you're having problems in your life and you just come to the studio and you create and you work and you lose yourself in the work, you do forget about those, or you forget about what you're reading in the newspaper or hearing on the news. There is a bit of a, head in the sand when you come to your studio. It's like, good. It's like the world's out there and I'm in here, done.